welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at our Romulan character that we started in our live stream this past Monday. I'm already at the location where we're going to be. This is a Suliban Helix,
If we're going to have a
and here's the
chance at
mission.
breaking away from Sela and the Tal Shiar, we need allies. There are a lot of little settlements like yours out there. We're in contact with some of them, but we're always reaching out to try to make new alliances. I've heard that a group of Romulans has taken up residence in a Suliban helix in the Beta Quadrant. I'd like you to visit them. Feel them out, help them if you can. But most of all, find out if they would be willing to join Detan in his search for a new homeworld. Greetings. I have new orders for
All
you.
right, and since we're already by the Helix, so we're going to go and start this mission. If you guys remember, the Suliban were prominently noted in a Enterprise series with Captain Archer. Um, so as you can see, the Star Trek Online kind of incorporated them a little bit more into Star Trek Online as well. But for this episode, we're going to be playing this mission. This is episode 2 for our Romulan character. I believe our character is Sarala Tapel. She is I believe, a Centurion. I believe that's the lieutenant rank for a Romulan. And the mission is the Helix.
We've arrived at the Helix, but we're not the only ship here. A tall Shi'ar warbird is approaching from the direction of the primary structure. They haven't raised shields yet, but their weapons are online. Wait, they're hailing us. Your orders? Ship on main viewer. It's a Tavaro light warbird. Designation IRW Shardar. They could be tall Shi'ar.
To the person in command, be advised, you are in violation of Tal Shiar Security Order 63-R. Your vessel is operating in this area without authorization. Identify yourself immediately, or your actions will be considered hostile. You don't want that kind of trouble. The Tal Shiar has the authority to track down terrorists that threaten the Romulan Star Empire, no matter where they try to hide. And don't bother with deception. Our records indicate a warbird with your ship's designation was decommissioned years ago. We've already identified you. Stealing military property is a serious crime. Care to explain, Commander?
And we're going to go blast his ass out of the sky.
We plead for mercy. There are only civilians on the Helix. We don't have much more than we can scavenge from the cell ships. As we told the other Tal Shiar, there are no terrorists here. The Cabal are long gone. Take whatever scrap you need, but please stop taking our people. Then why are you here? We don't have much to trade, and we don't want any trouble. There are a few Romulan refugees hiding within the Helix. They said they needed temporary shelter and would be leaving soon. We meant no harm. How were we to know they are wanted terrorists? Please just take them with you and go. Your actions speak for your true goals. If you help us by repairing the Helix arm structures, then we'll help you get the refugees to your ship. But hurry. We're in jeopardy every moment you remain here.
All right. We're going to start by fixing up the helix arm of Alpha.
More Tal Shiar have entered the system. Please help us.
Romulan battle cloaking devices can be used in combat, but your weapon systems and shields are disabled while it is active.
So we're going to kind of ignore them for now and get this stuff fixed.
One more to go. As soon as Delta is connected, we can negotiate a transfer.
So we might have to fight them. We're going to kind of sit here until they're out of range. It looks like they're closing in.
More Tal Shiar ships are entering the area.
So we have 4 ships that we're going to be fighting. Actually 5.
For the Empire!
So we're going to wait until our shockwave is at level 5 before we discharge it. Right now we're on their aft section, and now they have no shields.
Target's shields have failed. You'll die for your crimes, rebel. Target's shields have failed.
I'm not sure why that ship wasn't even firing. It might have just been an extra by accident.
Now that the arms are restored, we've located the refugees. They are being moved to a centralized location so you can get a transporter lock. We've explained the situation to them, but a representative for the group is asking to speak with you.
Kayan informs me that we're being transported to your vessel. We realize that we can't stay on the Helix, but we have no intention of being forced into servitude. The Tal Shiar already destroyed our home. All we want is for you to leave us on an uninhabited world, or someplace we can hide and try to rebuild our lives. We've heard of Datan. We've also heard rumors that he's plotting a revolt against the Tal Shiar. Going to him sounds more dangerous than staying here. I know I'm out of options. That doesn't mean I have to like it. I don't know why the Tal Shiar are abducting our families, but we can't afford to lose anyone else. How about I make you a deal? You personally guarantee that my friends will be safe at Datan's fleet, and I'll work for you. I've served as a science officer on multiple civilian vessels. I can help you. I can't run anymore. If I need to fight the Tal Shiar to keep my friends safe, that's what I'll do.
And for this one, we're going to ask, is there a woman named Rihanna Kev in our group? And if you remember from the live stream this past Monday, that our first officer, Tove and Kev, asked because Rihanna Kev is his sister.
Rena Kev. No, I don't know anyone by that name.
All the refugees are aboard, but there's more trouble. A tall Shi'ar battleship, the IRW Koval, has entered the system. They're hailing us, and they're asking for you by name. Remember, they're not here to be friends.
You are ordered to stand down. You are wanted for questioning by the Tall Shi'ar. Lower your shields and surrender your vessel and crew, or prepare to face the consequences. Your actions speak for themselves. You'll answer for the destruction you've caused today. Remember, you were given a chance to surrender.
I recommend using our cloaking device to get close enough for a sneak attack.
So what we're going to do, like he just recommended, is we're going to cloak, and then we're going to get around to the aft section, so that way we're not in front of um, its forward cannons. Then we're going to launch an attack from the aft section. Okay.
Floor shields failing. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
So since we had to cloak, it dropped our shields. So what we're going to do is we're going to get behind them again and launch another attack.
Hold the
I
X
got it.
button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and select Return to Sector Space to leave orbit.
Alright, so
Thank you for taking the refugees. Tell them we're sorry. We simply have no way to protect them. Hopefully they'll find refuge with your fleet. Our best hope now is to cooperate with the Tal Shiar and tell them that you have taken the refugees. We can't offer much, but I'll tell other Suliban that Detan's fleet is standing up to the Tal Shiar. I'm also sending you the contact for a friendly local trader in case you need salvage or have goods to sell. But please, keep our involvement discreet. And please go. Leave now before more Tal Shiar arrive.
Cayenne closed the channel. He's right. They'll be lucky if the Tal Shiar let them live. We should leave and report back to Tamer. Some of the refugees we brought aboard may have starship experience. If we're expecting more trouble, we'll need some help on the bridge.
alright, we're going to hail to Mayor.
We'll give the refugees a good home here. They'll be safe, and we'll do all we can to help them. This is just the start. We won't stop until we're on a new world, one of our own. Greetings. I have new orders.
You have a new Captain power available in your radio menu.
So we have a new
Press the
officer.
L2 button to show
I hate when
all
you try to do that, it won't
powers.
let you do it.
Use the left stick to navigate this radio menu. Press the L3 button to set your quick power and update the default Captain power to use.
And we
Press
actually
the
got a
right trigger to
better
activate a power
plasma
directly
torpedo.
from
We're going to
this
go ahead and
radio
equip that.
menu.
Mm. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so we were able to rescue those Romulans from the Suliban heck, the Suliban cell from the Helix. We took out some Tal Shiar along the way with our old Romulan warbird here. I like the old style with the print of the warbird underneath. This ship is what we're going to be using for the first, pretty much the first campaign. It's actually what it is. It's
Many readers,
actually a long
greetings.
tutorial. As you can see, we don't quite have all the necessary uh, science and engineering officers yet. So this is kind of like a long tutorial, but we're going to do this on the missions just like any other episodes. So we just completed the Helix, and the next episode that will drop on Sunday will be Crossroads at Craters. You guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, take a look at Star Trek Online for our Starfleet character as well. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, or weekend, a week. And hope you guys continue to enjoy this series. And I'll see you out in the stars.